What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. And today we're going to be talking Mortal Kombat 2. Now, I thought this would be appropriate seeing as the release of Mortal Kombat 1 is on the horizon. You know, the brand new Mortal Kombat game that is coming out September 19th. I thought it would be appropriate to talk about Mortal Kombat 2, which is one of my favorite entries in the series. So Mortal Kombat 2 dropped in June of 1992, man. I remember just seeing the commercial for it. They're showing the face of Scorpion in the desert and stuff like that, and just being really, really excited for it because I love the first one and couldn't wait to play this one, man. So I went to an arcade and when I saw that Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet, with the dark background and the dragon in black, man, and the cloudy skies and the dark background, man, it just got me so excited to play the game. And it didn't disappoint for me, man. The Mortal Kombat 2 introduced several other forms of finishing off your opponents other than a fatality. It introduced the Babality, which would turn when you executed a certain button press on the arcade stick, it would turn your opponent into a baby. And then it introduced the Animality, which again, if you pressed a certain button combination, it would your character would turn into an animal and finish off their opponent. Night Wolf was a bear. I remember Liu Kang was a dragon. Man, it was just a whole lot of crazy things, and also I don't believe the and also friendship. So this wasn't exactly a way of finishing off your opponent. This was a way of embarrassing them, so to speak. So basically what you would do is with the friendship is your opponent would do something fun. Do something fun with like their character. Instead of finishing them off, decapitating them, ripping their spine out of their body, like Sub Zero did. It would be something fun, like I think Liu Kang did it. Had a disco ball and Striker became a crossing guard. It was just a lot of fun, and a subtle way of embarrassing your opponent. And also, I don't believe the brutality was introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. I could be wrong on that. If I am wrong, please feel free to correct me down in the comments. I know that the run button wasn't introduced until Mortal Kombat 3, so the running combos weren't introduced until Mortal Kombat 3, and stage knocking the person in the next stage, that was also the next game. If you guys want me to cover more of the Mortal Kombat series, let me know down in the comments. But for right now, man, Mortal Kombat 2 also introduced Shao Kahn, introduced a number of new characters. Katana and Melina were introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. Night Wolf, as I alluded to earlier. Striker, Cyrax and Sector, Jax, oh man. Who else? Shao Kahn, Motaro, Shiva. Oh no, Shiva was Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, all of those guys were introduced. Reptile was introduced in Mortal Kombat 2 as well. Uh, and Jade. I forget what the conditions were to fight Jade, and Smoke as well. There were certain, but to get those secret fights, you would have to fulfill certain conditions, which I don't remember off the top of my head what they were. But yeah, so Mortal Kombat 2 introduced a slew of new features, new characters, and man, I just remember it so fondly. You know, and I'm sure all of you know this by now, or you did know this before I'm about to mention it, but Mortal Kombat is the reason why the Entertainment Software Ratings Board exists. Basically, the reason why we have ratings on video games, you know, from everyone to teen to mature, and even you know, there have been very very few games that have been giving an A rating, which is adults only. Um, yeah, so Mortal Kombat is the reason for all of that, because Mortal Kombat introduced blood, and it was a very very violent video game when the first one came out. So and then, you know, parents wanted to establish a way to find out what was in the video games, because prior to Mortal Kombat you didn't know if there was blood or anything like that in the video game unless you took it home and played it. There was no rating. So yeah, Mortal Kombat is responsible for that. Um, yeah, man. But my favorite character to play as was, and still is, Liu Kang. Man, him in Mortal Kombat 2, he had kind of a new look. You know, in the first Mortal Kombat, it was just him with you know, black pants and stuff like that. But Mortal Kombat 2, he had kind of a Bruce Lee look and more like of a martial artist look. Had the headband tied around his head, with the long black pants with the red stripe and the black boots to match him, man. And nah, man, it was just, oh man, just I remember it so fondly, man. Also the pit fatality looked cooler, which is a Mortal Kombat staple. If you know, you know. And also there was another level where you uppercut your opponent, and it's into a vat of acid. Man, it's just so insane, man. So much fun to play. Uh, I still play Mortal Kombat 2 to this day because I have the Mortal Kombat collection that they released. The first three games on digital back in like the mid 2000s, I think like 2010, 2011. They released them on PlayStation 3, and I downloaded the collection, and I still play them to this day. So yeah, definitely. And if you have the Mortal Kombat arcade one up, you definitely still play them because they're all there. But yeah, man, just so many memories of playing Mortal Kombat, and my brother always beating me with an animality because I suck at. I used to suck at Mortal Kombat. I'm a little bit better now, but I still got a lot of work to do. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 2, man. So many fun memories. Let me know your memories of Mortal Kombat 2 down in the comments. Other than that, that's gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.